Hello and welcome to SULKNATIONtv. In this episode, we're taking Ed's Honda CR-Z, or CR-Ed, for a proper first drive. We're going to hit a nice length of country road, quickly, efficiently, and see just what this car has to offer. Now, it's a lovely looking coupe. Everything about it is lovely. I mean, look at the dash. I've got my other camera here. Look at the dash.
Look at that, guys.
I mean,
is there a dash better than that? I haven't seen it.
And then you've got your mode buttons over there.
Sport, normal, and eco mode there. Traction control there.
Yeah.
Everything is where you want it.
I mean, this
really
is an interesting screen. That one just in there.
Which one are you looking at?
With the battery charge bit.
Yep, so that one there is your batteries in the boot. That's their charging capacity. So we're 2 from full. Here, the one below is when you're driving the car. So if you see a blue bar go that way, which we'll see, it's the electric motors assisting the engine, and then that one will go green with the bars and actually charging the batteries above.
Yep.
And then there's the normal, that we're in normal mode. If we press that one now, it'll go sport.
Oh, and that's
and
the
this
mode
goes
you
red.
in. Yep.
Then back to normal, goes blue.
Blue.
And then back to eco, stays blue, but it'll go green once we start. When you start.
And we want to start in sport, don't we?
I think we're gonna stay in sport, mate. Red
mode. Yes.
Red mode.
So,
so how long have I had the car now? About 10 days.
Yep.
And all I've done been tooting around town, going toot toot. Look at me, I'm in my hybrid. So this is the first proper video. I'm not recording.
No, that one's recording.
So,
right, cut. So how long have you? Stop laughing. Right, hang on. So how long have you had the car, Ed?
10 days.
So Ed's had the car for about 10 days.
Yeah. And I've just been tooting around town in my hybrid, looking very smug. So this is the first proper out and about test drive, isn't it? Where we can put it through its paces a bit and see what it's all about. Fantastic car to be in, mate.
It's a stunning bit of
We're really
kit.
hunkered down low.
Yeah.
Really good driving position. You look comfy as hell.
I am comfy as hell, yeah.
Oh, we put on the EP3s.
Yes.
Alloy wheels. Thank you, Dell, on a mission. They look stunning in this like graphite grey. They've been repainted.
Look amazing.
17s, as EP3 guys know. Brand new PS4s on the front.
Yep.
So result again. What have we got on the back? Nankan.
Nankan semi-slicks on the back.
Yeah.
So, ooh.
So we'll see what that's like when the batteries start to move at the back.
And you can look now, because I'm going to put in that lovely bit of B-roll.
Yeah, you've done that already.
Yeah, ready?
Awesome.
Start her up, Ed.
Are we starting off in sport?
Yep.
Oh, you rebel.
Ooh. Look at that.
So are we moving? Are we going for it?
Yeah, we are, yeah.
We've got nice cold aircon on because it's a very muggy day today in Devon, isn't it?
It is.
And we're feeling a bit heady. I'm a bit hungover as well. Ooh.
Oh, over rev.
Bit of engine growl there. So there we go. So it's got a bit of poke.
It does, yeah. It's
that there, look.
It's really nice.
That's 4,000 revs, and
it's quick. It's very quick.
And you know when we were changing the wheels today, we were surprised to see a rear torsion beam, weren't we? And same setup as the FN2.
Yeah, I was like, ugh. Ed's face when we realised it was a torsion beam was one of disappointment. Not massive, not huge disappointment, but disappointment. And my face was one of smug delight, because obviously the suspension on the Accord has no torsion beams whatsoever. But
it doesn't matter in this car, does it really?
As you'll see in coming videos, the Accord currently doesn't work. So, woo! Let's get it ready for the road to JDM Coombe.
We'll get it sorted for you, mate.
We will.
So I think a perfect opportunity while we're behind this mint green Fiat 500.
Yep.
If you bring the camera over here, I'm going to pop it into eco mode because we're following a Fiat 500. So press that button there. You can feel that. Did you feel that shift then?
Yes.
It just restricts itself, and the motor's currently assisting the car.
And you've got like a leaf here.
You've got a little leaf, and if I press this button here, I don't know if your viewers can see it. I'm scrolling into sort of where it shows me how many leaves or something.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Right, I'm just sorry about this weird camera work, guys, but there's so much to show on this car.
There's weird little menus here, look, and everything, like eco there.
Yep.
Don't even know what that one is yet.
No.
I don't even know what that one is yet. Don't even know what that is. There's loads of little toys. That shows you there, look, what's being used, petrol or battery.
Right.
That's a really,
look at that.
Look at that again. Really interesting.
Oh, got my stomach there.
That's an interesting little screen.
It is. That is an interesting little screen.
So we're currently in eco. It just feels restricted in its revs.
Yeah.
Which is about right. It's like like a valet mode sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where it's not over revving. It's not using, well, probably the whole engine's capacity, is it?
No.
And if you look now, as we're going slow, when I take my foot off the accelerator but it's still in gear, it's charging the car.
Yeah, look at that.
See those little green bars?
Let's just try and get that in there.
It's charging then. Obviously, then you put your foot down, you're assisting when you're going up a hill, when you're using it.
Look at that.
So again, if I let off, see, charging, because you're remaining in gear,
yep.
And the flywheel's charging the batteries of the electric motor.
And I'm sorry for some of the shoddy camera work. We have got more than one mount, but normally in a first drive video, one would be point of view, one would be face to camera essentially. But the problem we've got is there's so much that is interesting in the instrument cluster and in the dashboard.
There's a lot going on, mate.
That I don't want to put a static camera just pointing out of the car as a point of view, because I don't think it's going to give what are more interesting points of this car that you wouldn't have in a standard petrol or diesel car.
Yeah. So if we put it into normal now, it's just going to free it up a little bit more, and you get the best of both worlds. So you get a bit more now. You can actually feel that you get a bit more aggression back from the engine, but you're still being assisted a bit by the motor a lot, and you just feels like every day.
You're still being assisted a bit by the motor a lot.
Motor a lot.
You're being assisted a bit by the motor a lot.
I think so.
I mean, I liked how you said that, Ed. That was very good.
You.
I mean, we're still behind this disgusting mint green Fiat 500.
I like the mint.
Well, you're wrong, and that's fine.
Look at that. What's that?
That's a Suzuki
cappuccino.
Is it a cappuccino?
Yes. Yeah. Very similar to the Daihatsu Copen.
And I would have had that on camera, so that's a win as well, isn't it?
I love anything like different than JDM. Aircon's lovely and cold, mate, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's nice.
But we've got it on that one for some reason.
Which is recirculating around the car,
We don't want that, because if we fart, you've had it.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, as we did in the On a Mission video, I was tempted to fart. I've been tempted to fart in this car.
On the trip up?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I secretly did. You didn't smell it.
To be fair, on the way back, Ed was ill. Started feeling rough, and I was feeling a little bit ill because we stopped off at Gloucester Services for lasagna.
Nothing against Gloucester Services. It must have been that stagnant lasagna.
Yeah, we got the last 2 portions of it.
OMG.
Ed was throwing up. I had a little bit of bottom unwellness later that day, but other than that, I felt all right. But we both had massive headaches, and we felt physically drained. I think we got a bit dehydrated, to be honest, mate. I think that's probably what happened.
No, mate.
And then we got food poisoning from lasagna.
I don't chunder lasagna when I'm dehydrated.
And chunder, if you're not in the southwest, means sick, because I think only people in the southwest understand what chunder means.
Do they?
Yeah, and also another thing that only people in the southwest understand, because I've spoken to people from Bristol and north of Bristol.
Yeah.
Chufty badge. What do you want, a chufty badge?
Oh, like you've done well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody outside the southwest seems to understand that.
Chufty badge.
When I lived in Wales, which I did for a long time, nobody understood that. Like, I'd be like, what, do you want a chufty badge? And a chufty what? And I'd be like, what? What do you mean? What? What do you not, how do you, Still stuck behind this mint green Fiat 500.
In the FN2, and probably your Accord, we would have gone, dropped a gear and
gone past.
I don't get that same. So I'll probably get slated, but that same confidence in this car.
I don't think it's confidence, is it? I think it makes you drive the way that it's set up at the moment, which is stock currently, other than the wheels. The way this is set up at the moment, it's Ed's driving with a conscience, because this car has a conscience. It's a hybrid.
It does have its own little lifespan.
Yeah, it's not just throwing out fumes into the atmosphere that I enjoy doing and that Ed enjoys doing normally. What it is doing, it's blunting the hard instrument of the car.
Yeah.
But yet it makes you want to drive it quickly because of how you're sat and where it sits on the road. But at the same time, you don't take risks. You become risk averse, because with every mile that you do in this car, you're killing the planet less. A little bit less than if you're in my CL9 or ZF1 and you know,
it's a very
I mean, I don't care.
What?
I do care.
Saving the planet.
I do care. Yeah, I know. I do want to save the planet. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want electric cars.
He's the sort that chucks tyres onto fires.
No, I'm really not that sort of guy. I'm actually, I'm not an eco warrior, but I mean, I want to do, you know, cars aren't the problem. But this is a different video. Let's not. Cars aren't the problem. It's planes. It's lorries. It's stop picking on us drivers and upping taxes and forcing us to get into electric cars. When do the trains first. Do trains, do planes, trains, planes, not automobiles.
No,
not automobiles, but lorries. Lorries are I mean, you know, do that before you tax us.
And I sometimes wonder to myself, do people who have, say, fully electric cars understand where electricity comes from?
No.
Because I don't think they do. Because to generate electricity, you need to turn a turbine, like a magnetic field turbine. And what turns at the minute, the vast majority of energy, God, this is
fossil fuels.
It's fossil bloody fuels.
Yeah.
Because wind's not up there yet, wave energy's not there, and sun's nowhere near turning these massive turbines that creates this electricity.
No,
that powers your
I mean,
car.
look, there's a fire. There's a fire over there in the distance. That's some horrible scummer.
That's your one. You just put tyres on.
No, that's not. I didn't do that. That's some horrible scummer setting fire to stuff.
Yeah, but that looks natural, mate.
No, that's not natural.
What do you mean?
That's not a natural fire.
Yeah, but he's not burning tyres, he's probably burning wood.
No, he's burning bodies. That's what he's doing.
Right, can we try and get into sport and go past this car?
Well, yeah, I mean, you've had plenty of opportunities.
No, I haven't. Right, I'm putting it into sport, and then the next opportunity we go. Oh, bloody, you can feel it every time.
Yeah, it just goes hit.
There's a little hit, isn't there, of extra rev.
Yeah. Let's move away from the Eco Warrior chat, because to be fair, we both have a conscience. But at the same time, I think the way that it's being done, generally, we'll draw a line under it, the way it's being done. Yeah, take this one now, take it now.
Oh, it's not that good. Oh, it's not too bad.
No, it's fine.
That's 5,000 revs.
And that was good.
That's national speed limit. Yeah, that's quite good. That's quite quick.
It felt quick.
I'd like to do a 0 to 60 on this, because some reviews have it at 10.
Sensible.
Sensible. Some reviewers have it at 10 seconds. I think it's quicker than that.
It felt quicker when you dropped gear and then just went. It felt quicker.
So now we're in proper sport mode, guys.
Yeah.
Proper doing good speeds, actually.
Yeah, it does feel good.
We're up there with what we were doing in both of our cars. Oh my, you do feel the body roll.
This isn't my arms. This is body roll. Yeah.
You feel roll in this. Oh. Yeah, one of the mods I want to do on this one, guys, is get the cabin, I think it's the Ultra Racing rear cabin strut brace.
Yep.
That you can put across in the boot. I think that would really help this car.
I agree.
Because it does suffer with the batteries in the boot.
Yep.
And having a torsion beam. I think it does suffer a bit with body roll.
Yeah. It did feel that though. It didn't feel particularly tight,
I was giving it that.
Yeah, it felt like it accelerated beautifully well, but it didn't feel too tight around those corners.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's something that a better, a suspension upgrade and some bracing will absolutely cure.
Team lowering springs, the hard race or white line. I don't know what it is, but they do one for this car.
I think it's probably white line for this one.
Reasonably good price. I think those two mods would feel a massive difference.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's what I'd probably want to do first. Probably the springs first.
Yeah.
Because they're a nice, cheap and easy one to do.
But I mean,
especially with the way the rear suspension setup. It's basically drop that rear beam and then swap out the spring like FN2.
Yeah.
And the front should be quite straightforward, he says, because it's a relatively newish car.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be as corroded as when we get into 2005 6s with our cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Fingers crossed this might be an easier one to do.
And you know, I mean, if this has just been used by previous owners to commute to and from, remember speed camera, remember speed camera.
Oh, so perfect opportunity. I'll put it back into normal mode now.
Oh,
now we're coming into the town.
Yeah.
And we've gone green. We're saving the planet. We've gone green.
Captain Planet.
Yeah.
He's a hero.
How?
Gonna take pollution down to zero. Yes.
But there's no such thing as net zero carbon, is there?
No.
It's a bit of a lie, like zero COVID. It's not going to happen. Right?
Are you suggesting that COVID is? Let's not talk about COVID.
We got to live with it now.
Well, yeah.
Wear your face mask.
I'm going to put all this on mute, and like I've done before, I'll cut it all out.
Yeah.
And
keeps them guessing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we're back in the room.
And hello. But yeah, so essentially this first drive video, all right, not the most ideal because I wanted to show off some of the cluster stuff. But next time we're out in this car together, we will have a point of view angle so you can see a little bit more coherently where we're going and what we're saying. But yeah, essentially, it's a very nice looking car. It's a car that deserves to be modded, which it will be.
Yes.
And yeah, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty cool. I quite enjoy sitting here. It's a nice experience.
It's very nice.
You can make it an even nicer experience. So that's what we're gonna do.
Guess what colour the teen lowering springs are for this car?
Black.
Gold.
Gold?
Gold.
Gold.
I like gold.
Anyway, hope you
pancake.
Oh God.
Pipe and a crepe.
Pipe and a crepe.
Pipe and a crepe.
We hope you've enjoyed this video.
What's he doing getting over the road?
Yes, road rage.
Son of a bitch.
Ed, that's Ed's road rage. Mine.
See how we were in the middle of the road?
I know, ridiculous. Mine, pure aggression. Ed's still a little bit jovial. And that's the difference between us.
Yeah.
You can stand at the penis. Oh, I became Eminem for a second there. That's because we're both nearly 40, so Eminem's still relevant.
Is he?
To us.
Well, I only
we're
like...
still 2000, 2001.
When did the ones with the nuts come out? The Eminem ones with nuts.
I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about the rap? Oh, we're talking about the sweets, chocolates.
Anyway. Yeah. He's a cool guy.
I'm the real Slim Shady. Woohoo!
We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please subscribe. Don't be the Ed character that he likes to point out, the gimp in a, well, the guy in a gimp mask.
Well, we've sorted him out now, mate. He's actually subscribed.
Oh, is he?
We went around there, didn't we?
Oh, we did, yeah, that's right. Oh, that was him.
Yeah, the one with the gimp mask.
If you remember, my balaclava went over my eyes, and I kind of, you just pushed me towards him.
Mate.
And because you think I'm so fat, I just fell on top of him, and he couldn't move. Is that what happened, Ed? And then is it?
I've never seen so much pot noodle everywhere.
Yeah.
It was like a scene of Dexter, but instead of blood, it was pot noodle.
It's still not washed out of my bloody balaclava.
He had all sorts, mushroom beef.
But subscribe anyway. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, SULKNATIONtv, on both. And until the next time, I've been me, you've been you, Ed's been Ed. And well done for that.
I like gold.
He does like gold.
Why am I not going?